Yeah, what's up, chat? Alright, chat. So we're doing this new thing. If you give me like a grandma plus value, we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel. You have a chance to win one of my grandmas, chat. I don't know. I just came up with it. See, like you have there's loss and then one win. What's up, Tenzi? Bruh. The flipping thing is showing the wrong recording, or the wrong... There we go. Alright, chat. 1.1 bill of ginger. I mean, you could donate that for a spin. I had a chance to win one of my grandmas. It's a new thing that we're gonna start doing, chat. But other than that, we're trading. Tupomo Spooky and Pumpkin. Would you give that for a wheel spin? I had a chance to win one of my grandmas. Chat, if you give a... Oh, you can't even see it, chat. Let's change the color. Let's change the color, chat. Chat, if you give a grandma plus value, we're gonna spin a wheel, and you have a chance to win one of my grandmas, chat. Is this what you're gonna give for wheel? Is this what you're gonna give for wheel? Alright, chat. Other than that, we're trading if you guys don't want to do it, but... And the more value you give, the more losses I take out. Ooh. Skibbity, Isak. I mean, there's a Goodyear on radio. Oh, yeah, what's your offer for them? this what you give for real? Is this what you give for real? Chat, if I can't offer it for my Ramas, then it's for real. Yeah, chat, if you give Grandma plus value, I'll spin the wheel. The more value you give, the more losses we'll take out. I don't really want it. It's okay. Just send it to me, bro. Are you giving this for real? Are you giving these for real? Oh. Rip. Load your for radio. What's up? No. Shit. If you give Ramba plus value, then, you guys, I can spin a wheel, and you have a chance to win my Ramas. This guy said he wanted to offer for St. Patrick's and Pumpkin. Crab? If Garamsara? What do you want? It has crab. What's up, Boggle? That's what I want from my scripter. What? Is this for real? This for real? Is this for real? Chat, who wants to give something to get who wants to give something to spin a wheel for you, and then you might have a chance to win one of my Ramas. W Bagel. I mean, mod probably not. I'm sorry. Is this for real? Is this for a wheel spin? Is this for a wheel spin? Chat, who wants to give something ground plus value for a wheel spin? I'll show you, chat. I'll spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, then you get one of my Garamas. Two Ranitos. I'd run Pumpkin. Because this one is Taco. Radioactive. Heck no. Have you added W? Chat, who wants to give something for a wheel spin? It has to be Grandma plus value, and then if it lands on congrats, then you win one of my Ramas. Who wants to give something for a wheel spin? Hydra? Ah, nah, the server says over. I can't do all that for Hydra. Is this for real? Because most of these have bad traits. I would take out like 4 losses. Chat, who wants to give something to get for a wheel spin? Wheel spin. Oh, 1 bill Rami. That's a clean Rami. Is this for real? Is this for a wheel spin? Is this for a wheel spin? Is this for a wheel spin, bro? Um, what's up, Jose? Chat, no one has done the wheel spin yet. I'll show you guys again. If you donate something grandma plus value, I'm going to spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, then you win one of my grandmas. Who wants to do it, bro? Is this for real spin? Is this for a wheel spin? Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? Uh, Jess, what do you have? Sub for grandma and the dung dung skibbity, yeah. Yeah, we're correct. Jay, I want to do the wheel spin. Guys, stop spamming L. Stop spamming L. Please, stop spamming L. Get it. Is this for real spin, bro? Is this for a wheel spin? What's the stream today? I've been an hour and 9 minutes long. Who wants to do the wheel spin? If it lands on congrats, then you win one of my grandmas. Is this for a wheel spin, bro? No one has done it yet. Is this for a wheel spin? Chat, is this our first contestant for the wheel spin? Chat, if you guys don't understand, look. If it lands on congrats, you win one of my grandmas. If it lands on congrats. And if it lands on lost, then you lose. Is this for wheel spin? Alright, chat, I think this is our first contestant for wheel spin. He's gonna troll, isn't he? No, that was so close. Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? No one wants to do it. 2 most hated traits in the game, by the way. Is this for wheel spin? I'm not gonna trade for this. Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? If it lands on congrats, you win one of my grandmas. It has to be grandma plus value, but I'll take it. What's up, David? Thank you. Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? If it lands on congrats, you win one of my grams. I would say this is gram value. Candy spider for a gold extinct. Chat, is this our first contestant? Gotta accept Farida so you can't troll. Okay. High wheel spin though? It has to be grandma plus value. Alright, we have our first contestant. Okay, chat. Woo! I realize how stressful this is. Ready, chat? I'm sorry, bro. That scared me. I thought it was win. I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. Is this for real spin, bro? Is this for a wheel spin?
Just so you know, anything under 50 is like really good.
Oh.
If your ping starts with a 2, that's really good.
W gambling? Yeah, chat. People love gambling. Can I have it back? I thought I would get a wheel spin. Yeah, bro, you can have it back. Do I get my stuff back? No, if you lose, then you don't get anything, bro. I'm sorry. Chat, did I not explain enough? Who gave the Takarillo? I'll give that back, because I don't really want it. You want to gamble a grandma? Oh, do you want, like, your stuff? I did? Alright, what's your user? Can I send my ketchup? I'm sorry, bro. I don't even know where the other thing went. Oh, it's right there. I wouldn't say this is grandma value. I give it, what's your user? Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? Who wants to do the wheel spin? If it went on here, I'll show it to you guys. Alright, send me a trade. Chat, I spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, then you win my drama. Am I lucky at least? I'm sorry, bro. Can I spin for free? No, I cannot risk one of my grandmas for free, chat. Please write in other rules. I just joined. Bro. For flag la la la? I mean, you could use it for a wheel spin. Yeah, because then I would just basically give away my grandmas. Like, I'd be risking it, and then if you win and I lost, then I just give it back. That doesn't make any sense. Can I spin for free for small stuff? Can spin it for like the Pika Kiwi. Is this for real spin, bro? So I want to do the wheel spin or trade. Is this the guy who gave me the Taco Bell? Giftina got it when he ran Polar Express. Yeah, I'm probably good. Is this for wheel spin, bro? Is this for a wheel spin? Is this for wheel spin, bro? Chat. I want to do the wheel spin for a chance to win one of my Ramas. For Serb, Dragon Capitano, I have a Serb. I have a gold Serb. The heck did you give? I gave that guy's Tacarilla back. If you give me a Nubini, I'll give you something really rare. Chat, who wants to run this win spiel? Who wants to win the wheel spin? Chat, if it lands on congrats, then you win one of my Garamas. But you have to give Garama plus value. And if it lands on loss, then you get nothing, chat. It's gambling. But you have a chance to win one of my Garamas. They're super rare. It's a chance of winning? I have no clue. I just added some losses and then I congrats. Is this for wheel spin, bro? Set. I have no trades right now. That's the first one in a long time. Crab Picasso. Chat. Rainbow. Bro, Alec, you do not have that. I don't want this. Nah, it has to be Grandma plus value, bro. I can't give a spin for this. Chat. Let me show you how it works again. If it lands on congrats, you win one of my grandmas, chat. If it lands on congrats, you win one of my grandmas. But it has to be Grandma plus value that you give. Is this Grandma value? I'd do it. I'd give a spin for this. Sorry, went through the wheel spin. Free spin? No, I'm not giving any free spins, Joe. Because you're the only one in chat. I have 1 viewer, and it's you. We're falling off chat. Oh wait, what? Oh, why did you trust Lucky Nickel 40? How much more full you should? Chat, who wants to do wheel spin or trade? If it lands on congrats, chat, if it lands on congrats, you win one of my grandmas. If it lands on congrats. But you have to give grandma plus value. For gamble for real. I'm so bored. I have no trades right now. And no one wants to gamble. Candy spider with a glow distinct? Like candy nacho spider, candy samini spiderini, candy lost spiderinis, like what spider? If it's just a candy samini spiderini, then definitely. Samini, yes. They're huge, W. Chat, one person gambled and he lost. Put up a catcher and a low lucky. Can I look at the wheel? Yeah. Sheffield and congrats, you win. But the more value you get, the more losses I take out. Like if you give good value, then I'm gonna take out like 6 losses. You have a really good chance. Oh my gosh, I almost just died. If I put a burger, how much losses will it be? Burger isn't that much value than Garamo. I would take out like maybe 2 or 3. Cause like people value Noki people value Garamas more than burgers. Or I want to, but I don't have Grama. It has to be. It has to just have to be Grama or more value. Grama value or more, if you want. Yining Akasa semi trade. Yeah. Anyways, impersonating Mr. Beyblade YouTube official. I joined his lives. No, I joined his server during lives, bro. He knows me. Mr. Beyblade YouTube official. Bro, what happened to the Yining Akasa? Now, Yining Akasa. You said you had a Yining Akasa. Only 400 exist. Where is it? Where's the Yining Akasa? Bubblegum Granny. Yeah, I probably won't do that. It has to be Grandma Value or more. Chat, who wants to trade for my Garamas? Or my servers? Alec, I'm deleting that message, bro. You're actually so crazy. And oh my gosh, it's over. Alec, please delete that message. I accidentally clicked on something in the live and I can't delete it. Yo, we have 9 viewers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we have 10 viewers. Oh, we only have 7. Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? I don't. It has to be like good something. It has to be something good though. If it lands on congrats, then you win one of my Garamas. But chat, I'm trying to trade. Oh my gosh, 9 viewers. Can I buy a Garama? How much? 800 Robux? No, I'm sorry. And lucky. Gonna catch it. Is it 1 of 1? I think the St. Patrick's and the Eid one is 1 of 1. Is this for a real? Is this for a real spin, bro? Capitano 840 mil no taco? I don't know. Yeah, like if you guys want to buy one of my grommas because they're all of them are pretty rare, it'd have to be like a lot of Robux. Chat, we have 8 viewers right now. I'm subscribed. Thank you, bro. Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? If you gave gromma plus value and it lands on congrats, then you win one of my grommas. You down? I'm sorry, bro. Me? What would you get? What'd you put up? Me? Alright, what would you put up? Well, lucky 860 million. Alright, I'll do the wheel spin for that. I'll do a wheel spin for that. Normal bacon and egg or granny bubblegum? I play other games sometimes. Sometimes. Like off stream, I play a lot of other games off stream. Chat. Base grandma? I do that for a wheel spin. Chat, who wants to do a wheel spin? Aiden, what's your username? Or do you want to do this for a wheel spin, bro? Do you want a wheel spin? Okay, this is the same. Alright, chat, this guy's doing a wheel spin. All of you Garamas is worth like 4 to 5 drags. I wouldn't say that, but they're very rare. Are I gone for 860 Robux? No. Excuse me? This kid is spamming me. I'm lagging. Okay, do you want the wheel spin or no? Anything for 50 Robux? No. You have to give it first before I do the wheel spin. You have to do it first. Yeah. Block him? Yeah, on my phone, my 13 notifications again. Alright, chat. Second contestant for wheel spin. Oh, it's so stressful, chat. Alright, this is a lucky. Okay. Customize. Come on. Okay. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. So who wants to do the wheel spin for one of my grandmas? uh, Divine Valerie and Peppermint. Please have my ketchup. I need it. I'm sorry, bro. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Be just giving. I can't. That would just be giving away my grandmas then. Like if someone won, like, and then if they lost, they would just get it back. That makes no sense. All of your grandmas? I mean, I would say all my grandmas are worth maybe like a really good, like one or, like, I don't know. What do you think, Chet, what do you think, like, these grandmas are worth? Some of them are one of one. Two of them are one of one. Well, one of them's one of one. Another one's insanely rare. And then other one, two is two colored and a rare trait. I'm genuinely going to turn off invites, gang. Who is Noon? And why does he invite me 15 times a day? He's spamming me as... Blocked. 42 notifications from that kid. Can I get my lucky back? No, I'm sorry, bro. It landed on loss. You lost. Woo! Is this for a wheel spin? I'll take out so many losses. If not, it's okay. Alright. No, not a wheel spin. Rainbow Grandma? For Granny Grandma? Would you give that for a wheel spin? A wheel spin for one of my grandmas? Radio Burger? Okay, if you want to know what the wheel spin, like how to understand it, what the rules are, then just say, how does this work? And I'll show you and I'll explain it. Say, how does this work if you want to know? Ready, Bubblegum? I'm sorry, bro. That's not grandma value. That frag's 1-1? It's not 1-1. I've seen like two today. That was the second one. But they are very rare. Rainbow frags are worth like a traded drag. Bet? Alright. This is how it works, bro. If it lands on congrats, then you win. You win one of the one of my grandmas. But you have to give me the grandma trade. Now I spin it. I'll do it. Alright, send me a trade, bro. Excuse me, am I being scripted? Me, yes. Send me a trade, bro. With the Granny Grandma, and you want to spin? Yeah, and the higher value is less loses. Random cool guy. Alright, send me a trade, Theo. Theo, send me a trade. Yeah, Rainbow Frag is actually crazy. Now that I think about it, I should probably offer way better stuff. Actually, no. Would you run, like, Serb, Rainbow Grom and Serb for it? For Rainbow Frag? Guess what? What's up? Alright, chat. This guy's wheel spinning for a Granny Garama. Granny and Bubble Grandma. Stay with me, stay with me. Please don't leave, please don't. What's up, Jose? What? You have to give it in trade. I said wheel spin. Did you not hear me? I said same with you, Barney. 5 guess 6 for this frag at this point? Yeah. It's a wheel spin for one of my grandmas. Did you not hear me? Guess what? What's up, Jose? Um, hmm. Strawberry with ginger? Would you do that for a wheel spin for one of my grandmas, bro? Would you do that for a wheel spin? Bro, Alec, what does that mean? Jose, no. No, Jose. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh. What does that mean? The wheel spin? Here, I'll show you. If it lands on congrats, you win one of my grandmas. But you have to give it in trade first. If it lands on congrats, you win one of my grandmas. You have to give the thing in trade. And then we spin it, and if it lands on congrats, you win one of my grams. Maybe if it's 100 loses, nah, it wouldn't be worth it. It would take too much time. Bro, David, please do your burger, bro, please. Please. Speed, I need this. Kind of fun. I don't want to risk it, but would you trade it? Yeah, I wouldn't trade it. I would only do it for a wheel spin. Alec, can you please tell me what there's no furniture in my house means? Chat, we're gonna call Nick. Stranger Lucky's. I don't know if I should do my burger, please. Please do, bro. Stranger's so much better with Nick, bro. Hello? Oh, dang it. I thought he answered. Chat, how did bro go to sleep at 9? Chat, we're gonna spam call him. Bro, is David also Alex alt account, bro? I swear. Alright, see ya, David. I'm not a big YouTuber, bro. I wish I was, though. Zarev, do you want to do a wheel spin? We're doing wheel spins right now. Or trades. If it lands on congrats, then you win one of my Garamas. Alec, whatever you're saying, it's probably something bad, so please stop. You want to be on the spin? What would you put up? I can't accept a granny, bro. It has to be grandma plus value. Is this for a wheel spin, bro? Is this for a wheel spin? Is this for a wheel spin, bro? Jay wants to do a wheel spin. Don't you know? What's up, Max and Flax? Go to that duel. I could teach you for a small fee. Nah, I'm already good at duels. Can I duel you for fun? now. Chat, who wants to do a wheel spin? If you give something grandma plus value, I'll spin a wheel, and if it lands on congrats, you get one of my Garamas. No, my eggs! Bro. Best thing I've gotten is a bunny sword game. Is this for real spin, bro? Is this for real spin, bro? Get out. Are these for real spin? Do you want these for real spin, bro? I had a chance to win one of my Garams. Please run your brain rats. Chat, you have a chance to win one of my brain rats. If you give me Garama plus value in trade, I'll spin this wheel right here. And if it lands on congrats, then you win one of my Garamas, chat. If it lands on congrats, you win one of my Garamas. So if you want to do it, you can. But you have to give me Garama plus value. Is this for your wheel spin? Is this for real spin? Yeah, I'll do this for a real spin. Oh, he actually did it. Yeah, this isn't even worth a grumble. Why did I just do that? Oh gosh, here comes the stress. For a lava Dorito. Alright, ready, chat? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Discretion ban rule, yes. Alright, chat, who wants to gamble? Yo.
Cacto hippopotamo.
that is scary. Placeholder, but okay. Told all my friends I'm doing fine, just I'm broken all the time. Baby, no money. He said he's a pro at duels when he's camping. Says not pro, you're camping. Is this what you call pro?
Bani bani sahur.
Says not pro, you're camping. I'm just gonna play like him. You are horrible at dueling. You are absolutely buns. You are trash. You are a garbage can. You are a garbage bag filled with garbage juice. You are absolutely bums at dueling. You are a camper and you are annoying.
Bani bani sahur.
Why are we camping, chats? Yeah, I only did that so that he stopped camping. I take all those things back. I'm just saying next so he stops camping. See, now he's like locked in.
Bani bani sahur.
I was not expecting that. Whew.
Bani bani sahur.
Yeah, you're a trash bag filled with trash juice. Like, you're a cup mixed with trash juice. Like a cup of water mixed with trash
Bani
juice.
bani sahur. Bani bani sahur. Bani sahur.
Maybe for fun? Probably not.
Bani sahur. Bani sahur.
Bunza duel. Alright, Jay, who wants to do wheel spin or why leave? Because you're a camper and you're annoying. Well, no, I'm sorry, but you're a camper. I do not play with campers. Jay, who wants to gamble? Who wants to do a wheel spin or a trade? Jay, who wants to do a wheel spin? Why'd you time him out for 10 seconds, bro? Jay, who wants to do a wheel spin for one of my grandmas or trade? What's up, Caleb VR? Or no, Caleb V Star. Chat, who wants to trade? Or, chat, if you give me something, grandma plus value, and trade, I will spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, you get one of my grandmas, chat. If it lands on congrats, you get to pick one of my grandmas, and you can keep it. Is this a wheel spin or no? What's up, Roberto? Why is everyone saying hi? Chat, who wants to do a wheel spin for one of my grandmas? If it lands on congrats, you win, or, trade. Ooh, is this for a wheel spin, bro? Is this for a wheel spin? Galaxy Rose Tang? I'll take out a bunch of losses. I'll take out a bunch of losses, bro. Please spin the wheel. You have to give me something grandma plus value, and then I'll spin it. And if it lands on congrats, then you win one of my grandmas. Ooh, is this for a wheel spin or no? Ooh. Heck no. Jack wants to do a wheel spin. Do you want to drag for all grandma? Depends. If it's a base drag. Yo, Sab Trader, if you do a drag for a wheel spin, I'll take out a bunch of um losses, and if you win, I'll give you all my grandmas. Like, I'll take out a bunch of losses. And oh, I'll give the drag back if you win too. Heck no, alright. Do my drag for the Rose, Lucky, Rainbow, and Radioactive for a gold drag. I cannot do all my grandmas. I mean, I can duel it for like the Serb and Pumpkin or something. Oh gosh, that's a big duel. I have to see how good you are at duels though. Because I've never dueled something better than a grandma before. Let me see your stuff. Alright. These are my Garamas. They're very rare. This is almost one of one. This is one of one. Rainbow, Radioactive, Pumpkin. Ben is a 10. That's what I named him. Gold Serb and these two. Down here, just got like a Lava Dorito. Rainbow Naughty Naughty. That's probably one of one. Kutru, a Lucky. Chat, who wants to do a wheel spin? If it lands on, if you give me grandma plus value and it lands on congrats, then you win one of my grandmas. But you have to give me it in trade first. $200 millimeter grandma? I don't really know, to be honest. Which one's your favorite Huggy Wuggy? Scaly Blue? Yeah. Pumpkin grammar for my major one? Nah. Meteor and base for pumpkin grammar? Still, pumpkin's really rare. Chat, we might be collabing with someone. I'm really excited if we do. I've never collabed with someone. Pumpkin for pumpkin grandma? What's up, Aussie? Please let me trade for your reindeer guest 6, bro. Please. Favorite trade crabs? No. I don't like crab trade, but I just like crabs. But do you like crabs? Yeah, I like crabs. Was you pumpkin for pumpkin? I don't know. You're probably like insane at duels. What do you play on? PS5? Dude, I cannot duel with a controller player. Controller players are too good. Oh, this isn't for a wheel spin. It has to be grandma. Or okay. Play keyboard and mouse? That's even worse. Well, that's even better for you. You're probably insane at dueling.
Fluri flura.
Placeholder, placeholder, placeholder. Do the low, lucky, lucky, lucky. This is a placeholder, placeholder, placeholder. This is placeholder, 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 placeholder. Yes, yes, please, 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 please. Placeholder, placeholder, placeholder. Yes, chat. We're going for luck. Oh wait, this is him! No! He's on controller! I just lost already. I hate that animation so much, bro. How did he hit me when I was above his head? Chat, no offense, but like I do not like dueling with controller players. They're too good.
La Lucky
Controller
Grande.
players, like genuinely, they are too good at the game. On keyboard, yeah, same as keyboard players.
La Lucky Grande.
Yes. He secured round one, chat. Lock in, lock in, lock in. He's better than me. No, he doesn't have med. He already used it. Okay, chat, it's over. Bro, how? How did he hit me?
La Lucky Grande.
Oh my gosh, how did he hit me? Chat, I'm lucky crashing out. Over bring our game. It's just pixels, chat.
La Lucky Grande.
Rush. I'm so stupid! I was pressing the wrong button! I was pressing E! Why am I pressing E? Why am I pressing E? I'm so bad at the game. Chat, we're never dueling controller players ever again. What did you even want for your lucky grande? Do you want this lucky grande? Bro, I thought this wasn't you. I thought like you were the I didn't know this was you, gang. You should have said this was you and I wouldn't have dueled. Because I don't duel with controller players, they're too good. The only thing I'll give you is the base of lucky, bro. Send me a trade. I'm not gonna give you don't have any space. Is this for a wheel spin, bro? Who wants to do a wheel spin? Oh my gosh, bro. I was pressing the wrong button. If this kid's on controller, I'm immediately leaving. It's a placeholder, bro. Please don't be on controller. Okay, good. Did you switch this Medusa? I can't hear. I don't have any audio.
Los burritos. Los burritos. Los burritos.
How do you use this Medusa?
Los burritos. Los burritos. Los burritos. Los burritos.
It's over. No one's giving a flipping base dragon for cellular to me. With no good traits.
Los burritos. Los burritos.
Chat, we're done with duels. This is so annoying. Why leave? Because it was taking too long and you Medusa'd me and then you just went back to the base and started camping. And you didn't rush a single time. That only is going to change you camping or rushing.
Talpa di ferro.
Is this for real spin, bro? I forgot. Who wants the real spin? You have a chance to win my grandma's.
Los burritos. Los burritos. Los burritos. Los burritos.
My monitor shut off. Hello? Why did my monitor shut off for a second? Oh my gosh, we have 8 watching.
Los burritos.
Chat, who loves gambling? Say me in chat if you guys love gambling. Because we're doing this gambling thing. If you give me Garama plus value,
Los
we
burritos.
spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, you get a 1 of 1 Garama. Or you can pick whatever Garamas you want. I have radioactive, rainbow, 1 of 1, I have rose.
Los
I have a
burritos.
lot of Garamas, chat. And if it lands on congrats, then you win 1. And you get 1. And you get your thing back. And you get your payment back. What would you put, or
Los
what would you give
burritos.
Garama plus value for me to spin the wheel?
Los burritos. Los burritos.
How did I win?
Los burritos. Los burritos.
Guess the secret inviting stack. Would you put both of those as payment for me to spin the wheel? If it went, so there's some loses, but if it lands
Los
on
burritos.
congrats, you get to pick between a radioactive Garama, a rainbow Garama, a rose Garama with fire, a 1 of 1 Garama, and a Cerberus.
Los
Would you like to
burritos.
give both of those for me to spin the wheel? And if it lands on congrats, you can pick.
Los burritos. Los burritos.
Jeez, bro. Here, chat, I'll show you. If you give me Grom plus value and it lands on congrats, the higher value, the more loses I take off, then you get to pick. Chat, this is our choices. If it lands on congrats, you can pick Serb or any of these Gramas, chat. But you have to give me Grama plus value. Who wants to do it? Who wants to do it, chat? The Rainbow Grama? Would you do this for real? Can you trade? What do you have? Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Chat, if it lands on congrats, if you give me Grama plus value and it lands on congrats, Grama plus value, I'll spin that wheel. If it lands on congrats, you can pick from anything. Anything, any of this stuff, bro. Duel, no. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Send me a chat if you guys want to do the wheel. And then send me a trade. Who wants to do the wheel, chat? Did you do this for real? Did you do this as a real payment? Bro. Dang it, that guy sent me, another guy sent me a trade request, bro. Trade requests make me happy when I get one. Super Big Back 46, send me a trade if you want to do something for your wheel. My best thing, which is a power hospital for 40 mil, I'm probably good. How's up? Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Who wants to do the wheel? Chat, look. If you give me something, Grama plus value, I'm gonna spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, then you, this, like, all these losses are for something just like a base Garama, but if it's something, like, better, I will remove, like, a bunch of losses, chat. And if it lands on congrats, you can pick anything from this top floor. Anything, even the Cerberus and these Garamas, chat. But you have to give me the payment first. It has to be Grama plus value, and then I'll spin the wheel. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Who wants to do the wheel? Send me trades if you guys want to do the wheel. Is this a payment for a wheel or no? I'll take up a bunch of losses, bro. I'll take a lot of losses. What's up? K-drip. Is this a payment for real, bro? I'll take out a bunch of losses. Alright. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Who wants to do the wheel? Taco Orclodon? You'd probably have to add something. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? 70 mil? It depends what it is. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Dragon payment? Yo, hold up. Let me make sure it's not just a payment for a wheel. Alright, we'll try offering. It has to be Garoma plus value if you guys want to do the wheel. Is this payment? Chat, who wants to do the wheel? You have to give me Garoma plus value. You have to give me Garoma plus value. Then you have a chance to win anything from the top floor. You can pick anything from the top floor if you wins, and congrats. I'll do this, Lataka. I would do a lot of romantic. I'll do this for a wheel spin. Chat, you have to give me Garoma plus value, and if it wins, then congrats, you get your payment back and anything from the top floor. Chat, look. Better the value, the less losses there are. I'll take out a bunch of losses if you give me something good. And if it lands on congrats, you see that? You can pick anything from the top floor. You can pick any Garama. You can pick the Cerberus. You can pick anything, chat. Garama plus value payment. Nah, this isn't enough. This isn't enough. You have to add something. This isn't Garama value. Alright, I'll do this. Ginger. Can I spin on wheel? You have to do a payment, chat. Payment. It needs to be Garama plus value, and it can have anything from the top floor. Look, chat. If you give me Garama plus value, the better the value, the more value, the better. No, the more value, the less losses I'll take. The more losses I'll take out. If it lands on congrats, chat. If it lands on congrats, you can take out. You can pick anything from this top floor. You can pick Cerberus. You can pick these Garamas. All you have to do is give me Garama payment. Garama plus payment. Holy rich. Is this payment? I'll just give you my Garamas for these. You can pick anything from the top floor if it lands on congrats. You just have to give me Garama plus payment, chat. Garama plus payment. If it lands on congrats, then you can pick anything from the top floor, chat. Anything. Third payment, I would take out insane losses. Did you do this for a wheel spin, bro? You can pick out anything from the top floor. Chat, I'll give another example. If you give me Garama plus payment, the more value, the less losses I put. If you give me Garama plus value, I will spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, you can pick out anything from this top floor. You can pick out the Garamas, you can pick out the Cerberus, you can pick out anything from my top floor, chat. Nah. This isn't enough value, chat. This is not enough. Cerberus payment? I'd take out a bunch of losses for Cerberus payment, chat. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? You can pick out anything from my base. You just gotta give me Garama plus payment. Rose Garama? Ketchup? I'll take out insane losses for this. Is this payment or no? You can pick out anything from my top floor, chat. You just gotta give me Garama plus payment, and that'll spin the wheel. If it looks like congrats, congrats. You win anything from my top floor. I feel like this is like Garama. I feel it's the Garama Val. Alright, chat, we might have a contestant here. For a spin, for a wheel spin. Alright. Divine Granny? Nah, this is enough. Chat, if you guys want me to spin the wheel for anything on my top floor, then you have to give me Garama plus payment. And it has to land on congrats. You can pick out anything. You can put the Garamas, you can pick out the Cerberus. I do these two for a wheel spin. Ooh, I would take out insane losses for all these. Alright, chat. Is this the payment for a wheel spin? Would you like to use these for a wheel spin, bro? Nah, this isn't Garama value, bro. Chat, who wants to have a chance to win anything with the top floor? I would say this is, maybe. Chat, let's see what this guy has, then I'll explain again. Divine Isak, Bacon, the Grand. Alright, chat. If you guys give me Garama plus payment, the more value, the better. No, the more value, the more losses I take out, so a better chance of winning. If you give me Garama plus value, more value, the more losses I take out. Oh. Chat, I will spin the wheel, and the more value, the more losses I take out, chat. If you it lands on congrats, you can pick out anything from my top floor, chat. You can pick out the Garamas, you can pick out the Cerberus, you can pick out something from downstairs. Anything, chat. Is this a payment for a wheel spin, bro? What's up? HD, 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 HD. Alright, chat. If you give me Garama plus payment, the more value, the more losses I take out, and it lands on congrats, you can take, hold up. If it lands on congrats, and the more value, the more losses I take out, you can pick out anything from my top floor. You can pick out any of these Garamas, you can pick out the Cerberus, and you get your payment back. So it's a pretty good deal, chat. If you give me Garama plus payment, I will spin the wheel for you, and if it lands on congrats, you can pick out anything, chat. Anything. All you gotta do is just give me Grandma plus payment, chat, and I'll spin the wheel. Nah, this isn't Grandma payment. This isn't Grandma value. I'll take this for a wheel spin. Nah, add the thing back. Add that back. Chat. If you give me Grandma plus payment, the more value, the more losses I take out, which is a better chance of winning. And it lands on congrats after I spin the wheel for you. You have to give me the item first, and it has to be ground plus value. I will let you pick out anything from my top 4. You just say what you want in chat. After, if it lands on congrats, you can take any of these Garamas, Rose, One of One, Rainbow, Radioactive, and Pumpkin, and a Cerberus, which most people are probably going to pick. You can, yeah, you just pick out anything from my top 4. You just gotta give me ground plus payment, chat. Spin to let me see odds. But right now, it's from someone who gave a Tang. Right now, it's from someone who gave a Tang, and I just haven't changed it yet. That's why there's so many losses, chat. If you give me good value, I will take out a lot of losses, chat. This is just from someone who gave me a Tang. This is from someone who gave me a Tang, chat. So it has to be ground plus value for a good chance of winning. Yeah, chat, just give me Rambo Rama when I'm famous. I'll shout out you. Oh, I'm sorry, bro. Chat, all you gotta do is give me Rama plus payment, and if it's good value, I will take out a lot of losses, and I will spin this wheel, chat, and if it lands on congrats, then you can pick out anything from the top 4. You can pick out the Garamas, a Rose, One of One, Rainbow, Radioactive, or a Pumpkin, and a Cerberus, chat. A gold Cerberus. You have to give me the payment first, chat. Grandma plus value. I would do this for a wheel spin. I'd take out a bunch of losses, too. Is this a payment for real spin, chat? I'll take out a lot of losses, bro. Tick. Alright, chat, let me explain again. Chat, if you give me Garama plus value, this is from someone who gave a Tang. That's why there's so many losses. If you give me good value, I will take out almost all of these losses, almost a guaranteed chance to win. I'll take out a bunch of losses, or the more value, the more losses I take out. And if it lands on congrats right here, if it lands on congrats after you give me the item, you have to give me it first. You can pick out anything from this entire top 4, chat. You can pick out anything. You can pick out the Cerberus. You can pick out any of these Garamas. There's a One of One Garama right there. Rainbow, Rose. Alright, I would do this as a payment. Chat, who wants to participate? Who wants to participate? If it lands on congrats, you can pick out anything, chat. You just have to give me Garama plus payment first. And the more value, the more losses I take out, chat. Nah, it's not Garama value. Rainbow lost spaghettis and lost a whore. I would take out a bunch of losses for this, bro. I would take out a bunch of losses for this. Burger, I would do that. That's around the traded ground. Chat, who wants to participate? Chat, if anyone gives me a Garama plus value and trade first, I will spin this wheel. This is from someone who gave a Tang. So bad value equals more losses. More value equals more losses taken out. So better chance of win, chat. If it lands on congrats right here, after you give me the item, Grandma plus value, I will let you pick out anything from this entire top floor, chat. You can pick a golden Cerberus, a rose Garama, a one of one Eid and St. Patrick Garama, a rainbow Garama, a radioactive Garama, and a pumpkin Garama, chat. All you have to do is give me Garama plus value, and the more value, the more losses I take out. And then I'll spin the wheel, and if it lands on congrats, you can take out anything, chat. You have to give me Grama plus value. Chat, we're not doing it for free. You have to give me Grama plus value, and then we'll spin the wheel, and if it lands on congrats, you win anything from the top floor. I'll do this. Chat, who wants to participate? You can win anything from my entire top floor, chat. You just gotta give me, what are the odds? I'll show you the odds real quick. So this is from someone who gave a Tang. This is proof that the more value, the more chance you have of winning, chat. This is from someone who gave a Tang. Look at how many losses are in there. This is from someone who gave a Tang. If you give Garama plus value and in good value, I will take out a bunch of losses. And if it lands on congrats, you will win anything from my top floor, chat. You can win any of these Garamas and a gold Cerberus, chat. What's up, Indomius? Or Titan. Chat, who wants to do it? Who wants to do it? This is from someone who gave a Tang. So you guys have to give some good value for you to give a really good chance of winning, chat. If it lands on congrats, you can win anything from my top floor. You can win the Garamas, the Cerberus, or anything in my base set. You just gotta give Garama plus value. More value, the more losses I take out. Bubblegum Moby, is this your payment? I'll take out a bunch of losses for this, bro. Almost guaranteed win. Lava Lost Candies, that's not Garama value. Chat, you need Grandma plus value for me to spin for you. If it wins on congrats, you can pick anything, chat. Who wants to do it? I'll do this for payment. Chat, the more value, the more losses taken out. And better chance of winning. Cursed Rainito. Hold up, let me just make sure this isn't a payment. He's taking out probably. Yeah, I would give like... Yeah, look at Cursed Rainito so far. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me do it again, chat. Chat, if you give me Garama plus value, this is from someone who gave a Tang. Look at how many losses there are, chat. I bet you, I'll spin right now. It'll land on loss, chat, because he gave a Tang. That's really bad odds right there. So if you give something better than a Tang, it has to be Garama plus value. I will spin this wheel, and if it lands on congrats, then you can pick out anything from this top floor. You can pick out the Garamas, you can pick out the Cerberus, you can pick out anything from my base, chat. But the more value you give, the more losses I take out. All you have to do, how many losses would a diamond, what does a diamond go? Oh, with the, what is a, like, what diamond ran out with glitch? What the heck? What is happening? Diamond Grandma with glitch? I would take out a bunch of losses for that, chat. If you give Garama plus value, chat, if you give Garama plus value, the more value, the better. I will spin this wheel. This is for someone who gave it Tang. Look at these odds. Those are horrible. It's almost like a 0% chance for you to win, chat. If you give better value, Garama plus value, I will take out a bunch of losses with way better chance to win. And if it lands on congrats, you can win anything from my top floor, chat. You can pick out the Cerberus or any of the Grommas or anything from my base, chat. A Moby, I would take out a bunch of losses for this, bro. Is this payment? Is this payment, or are you just showing off? How many? I don't know. I'll figure it out, chat. Chat, if you give really good value, I'll take out a bunch of losses, and you'll have a really good chance at winning. Chat, and if it lands on... Ooh, yeah, Christianity too. Gold Moby and Grama. Is this your payment, bro, for wheel spin? I'll take out a bunch of losses. Grama, please? I can't give a Grama for these, bro. I'm sorry. But, I love Jesus. Look, if you accept this, you will get insane odds to win anything. You can pick out any Grama you want from my top floor if you do this. I will take out a bunch of losses, and if it lands on congrats, bro, you can pick out anything from my top floor. All you gotta do is accept this, and I'll take out a bunch of losses, bro. And that goes for everyone. If you give Grama plus value, more value the better. The more value, the more losses I take out. Chat, if you give me Grama plus payment like this or something, or just a base Grama, I will take out a bunch of losses, and then you have a really good chance of winning anything from my base, chat. Sure? Alright, I would do that for the La Supreme. I'd do a La Supreme. I'll do this for wheel spin. For Bracelet Secret, and that's not worth base. Mr. Card, what's up? Is this your payment? Chat, you need Grama plus payment, you need Grama plus value for a wheel spin, chat. If you want a wheel spin, you have to give Grama plus value. And if it lands on congrats, you can pick out anything from my top floor, chat. Anything. Look, I'll explain it, chat. So this is from someone who gave a 10. Look at these odds. These are buns odds. All of you have to agree. These odds are really bad. And there's only one congrats, chat. If you give better value, this is someone who gave a Tang, Garama plus value or something really good, I will take out almost all of these losses, almost a guaranteed chance to land on congrats. And that means you have to give the payment first, Garama plus value. More value, the more losses I take out. You can pick out anything from my top floor. You can pick out the Garamas, you can pick out the Cerberus, you can pick out anything, chat. You just gotta give me Garama plus value. Chat, who wants to join, who wants to do the wheel? Who wants to do the wheel? You have a chance to win anything from my base, chat. Anything. Chat, you have a chance to win anything from my entire base. Capitano Moby, I would take out a bunch of losses for that, bro. Is this your payment, bro? Is this your payment? Okay, Jet, ready? Jet, this is from someone who gave a tang. Look, I can spin right now, and it won't land on congrats. See? These odds are buns, because someone gave a tang. If you guys give something better than tang, the more value, the more losses I take out. You have to give me Garama plus value, and then I'll take out a bunch of losses. And I will spin this wheel. If it lands on congrats, chat, if it lands on congrats, you can pick out anything from my base, chat. Anything. First, second, or third floor. You just gotta give me the payment first, and I'll spin the wheel, chat. Any of these Garamas in the Cerberus. Or anything, bro. I have base of lucky. Do you have anything else that you can do for a wheel spin, bro? Yeah, I would do a 1 bill at Easter for the wheel. I would do a 1 bill at Easter. Send me a trade. Chat, if you give Rama plus value, more losses taken out, I will spin this wheel, land on congrats, take anything from my base. It's simple. I have base Grama. Chat, send me trades if you guys want to buy a wheel spin, chat. Los Amigos, I would do this. I would do this, bro. All of this would take out about like 10 losses, bro. I would do this. Is this your payment? Well, for my burger and fries, I can get a wheel spin. Ooh, bet. I would do this, bro. Alright, chat, let me explain again. Chat, this is from someone who gave a tang. A tang Keldang. Look at these odds. I can spin right now, and it's going to land on loss, chat. These odds are horrible because someone gave a tang. If you guys give me Garama plus value, I will take out a bunch of losses, like a lot of losses, and you will have a really good chance to land on congrats. If it lands on congrats, chat, after you give me the payment, I will give you your payment back. I keep forgetting to say that. Your payment will be returned, and you can pick anything from my entire base, chat. You can pick out the Cerberus, first, second, or third floor, or any of these Garamas, chat. All you gotta do is give me Garama plus value. I'd do this, I guess, for a wheel spin. So you have a chance to win anything from my top floor. How much lost for base Garama? For base Garama, I don't know, chat. Base Garama is like the minimum. So I don't know, chat. I would do this. Chat, you just gotta give me Garama plus payment and you have a chance to win anything from my top floor. I'd do this. Are you trying to take my stuff? Here, I'll explain after I see what this guy has. Alright, chat, look. This is from someone who gave a tang. These odds are buns. 1 congrats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 losses. That's a 1 in 14 chance of you landing on congrats, which means you can pick anything from my base. So you don't want to give a tang. If you guys give Garama plus value, I will take out a bunch of these losses. If you give like good value, I will take out a bunch of these losses. Okay? And a better chance to land on congrats. You have to give me the payment first, and if you land on congrats, your payment will be returned, and you can pick out anything from my entire base. You can pick out any of these Garamas, you can pick out the Cerberus, you can pick out the Lucky, the Ketcheru, all this stuff, chat. You can pick out anything. All you gotta do is give me Garama plus value, and then I'll spin the wheel. How many losses for my 1+2 dragon? It'll be like a 50-50. No, don't do, guys. It's not a scam, bro. It's not a scam. I'm trusted. This is my first day doing this, chat. Alright, I'll do this. I'll do this as a payment. 1 out of 13. That's for someone who gave a Tang. That's for someone who gave a Tang Kelatang. And that's buns. Alright, chat, we might have a new contestant. Let's see. Drum roll. Will he do this, chat, for a wheel spin? Bruh. Chat, if you give Garama plus value, I will spin a wheel. Better value like this. I'll take out a bunch of losses. And then you can pick out anything from my entire base, chat, including Cerberuses, rare Garamas, 1-of-1 Garamas. Let me explain, chat. So this is for someone who gave a Tang. It's a 1 of 4. Right now, it's a 1 of 14 chance to win. I could spin right now, won't win on congrats, chat. See? These odds are buns. Just be honest. If you give me Garama plus value, I'm pretty sure it's like up here or something. If you give me Garama plus value, chat, I'll take out a bunch of the losses. More value, the more losses I take out. And if you land on congrats, chat, your payment will get returned. Plus, you can pick out anything from my entire base, chat. You can pick out any of these Garamas. This is a 1-of-1 Garama, a Rose Garama, Rainbow Garama, Radio Garama, and a Pumpkin Garama. We also have a Cerberus. We have some good mid stuff down here, a little lucky. And the Cerberus is probably the best thing you can take, chat. All you gotta do is give me Garama plus payment, chat. Doggo, would you do your firework Garama for a spin wheel? Wheel spin? I'll take out a bunch of losses, chat. More value, more losses I take out. See, chat, this is for someone who gave a Tang. 1 of 14 chance. More value, more losses I take out, and better chance to land on congrats. Your payment will be returned if you land on congrats, and you can pick out anything from the entire base, chat. Chat, all you gotta do is give me Garama plus payment. Better payment equals better chances, chat. And you can pick out anything from this base. Anything. If it lands on congrats. You just gotta give me Garama plus payment, chat. You gotta give me the payment first. Alright, chat. Who wants to do the wheel? Who wants to do the wheel? See, this is for someone who gave a Tang. And then if you give, like, something Garama or redder, then I will take out most of these losses, and you'll have like a 1 in 4 chance of getting congrats, okay? Very good chance to win congrats. If you get congrats, your payment will be returned, and you can pick out anything from the base, chat. That's for someone who gave a Tang. So if you give Garama value or better, you will get, like, you can pick out anything from the base if you get congrats, chat. You just gotta give Garama or better payment, chat. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Who wants to do the wheel? You gotta give Garama plus payment. Oh, for your 400 Orcolodon, I could do a wheel spin, bro. I could do a wheel spin for your Orcolodon. Chat, this is for someone who gave a Tang. These chances are 1 in 14. This is horrible. I could spin right now. It will not be a congrats, chat. This is not good. A loss means you don't get anything, chat. But if you give Garama plus value, I'll take out a bunch of losses. Better chance to get congrats. If you get congrats, chat, your payment will be returned, and you can pick out anything from the base. 1-of-1 Garamas, Cerberus, 1-of-1 stuff. It's very rare base, chat. You can pick out anything if you give me Garama plus value, and it lands on congrats. I would do this, bro. A lucky little secret. Chat, only 2 people have done the wheel. It's really good chances, chat. Better the value, the better the chances, chat. Like, you could literally, like, give me, what, a base Garama. And if you get congrats, you get your base Garama back, and you can pick out any of this stuff. Think about it, it's just free Garamas, free Cerberuses, chat. It's gotta give me a base, Garama plus value, and better value, better chances. I'm so tired of saying that. See, chat, this is for somebody who gave a Tang. The odds are butt. You just gotta give me Grama plus value, and you can pick out anything from the base if you land on congrats. But the more the value, the more losses I take out, chat. So all you have to do is give me Grama plus payment, and the better the value, the better the chances. And if it lands on congrats, chat, your payment will be returned, and you can pick out anything from the entire base, chat. It's basically just free stuff. And chat, in this base, it isn't just like 6/7s or Lagrandes that you see on donation streams, chat. We have one-of-one Garamas. We have Cerberuses. We have very rare Brainrots. We have collector's Brainrots. We have everything, chat. So you gotta give me Garama plus value. More the value, more losses taken out, chat. And if it lands on congrats, you can take out everything. Just gotta give me Grama plus Grama value plus payment. And it will be returned if you win. Alright, chat, is this a contestant right here? Does he want to be on the wheel? I would take out a bunch of losses for this. 1.5 bill Moby. I would take, I would give you like a wheel spin, and I would take out a bunch of losses. Really good chances, chat. More the value, like I said, better the chances. And this isn't just like a 6/7 or Legrande base, chat. We have one-of-one Garamas and Cerberuses. Let's explain to everyone who's new. This is the chances for somebody who gave a Tang. There's 13 losses and 1 congrats, chat. If you give something Grama plus value, then I will take out a bunch of losses for like a 1 of 4 chance if it's Grama plus value. And if it lands on congrats, chat, your payment will be returned. I will give you your payment back, and you can pick out anything from this entire base. No 6/7s or Lagrandes. We have Rose Grama, one-of-one Grama, Rainbow Grama, Radioactive Grama, a Pumpkin Grama, a Cerberus. We have some crazy stuff down here, chat. All you gotta do is give me Grama plus value. Just Grama plus value, chat. All you gotta do is just give me Grama plus value, chat, and I'll give you really good chances, chat. It's basically just free stuff. If you win, it's free stuff. You get your payment back and free and something from the base, chat. All you gotta do is give me Grama plus value, and I'll spin the wheel for you, chat. I would take these. I would take these for a wheel spin, bro. I would take this for a wheel spin. Chat, like, you guys send me trades, but you're not listening. This is for somebody who gave a Tang. You will get really good chances, chat. Really good chances if you give good value. If you give good value, chat, I will take out almost all of these losses. And if you land on congrats, your payment will be returned, and you can take out anything from the base. There's no like bun stuff in here, chat. We have one-of-one Garamas. We have Cerberuses. We have some crazy stuff down there. You can take anything from the base. You just gotta give me Garama plus payment. And then I will spin the wheel for you, and if it lands on congrats, congrats. You just won yourself anything from the base. And your payment back. Free stuff, chat. This is not Garama plus value. This, it'll be like 50, like, really good chances, bro. Is this your payment for a wheel spin? Pick out anything from the base. You can double that if you win. You can get another Rainbow Grandma. I would do this for a real spin, bro. Chat, you guys are sending me trade requests, but you're not listening to what I'm saying, chat. Like, you're not listening to what I'm saying. If you give me Garama plus value, I will take out a bunch of these losses. So if you on congrats, your payment will get taken back. You'll give you your payment back, and you can pick out anything from the base, chat. One of Garamas and Cerberuses. Boom, boom. This is like really good chances, bro. Really good chances. Really good chances, bro. Really good chances. You can pretty much just double that. You can get a Rainbow Garama. You can get a Cerberus if you win, bro. All you need is a base Garama, chat, and I'll do it. And I'll spin the wheel for you. You can pick out anything from the base. The more the value, the less losses there are. How'd you get I thought you just had Garamas. How'd you get a tray? Lava Taco Dragon for any 3 jag. Chat, let's explain it for all the new viewers. Never mind, we just lost like 10. Okay, chat. This is for someone who gave a Tang. So, if you don't want these chances, this is a 1 of 14 chance to pick out anything. And you just lose your payment. But if you give good value, chat, I will take out almost all of these losses to like a 1 of 4 chance. Okay? And if it lands on congrats, I will return your payment. Your payment will be returned. And you can pick out anything from the base, chat. We have 1 of 1 Garamas. We have Cerberuses. We have like a Cerberus. We have a bunch of good stuff down here. We have 1 of 1 Garamas. You just gotta give me Garama plus value payment. Chat, who wants to do the wheel? Who wants to do the wheel? Has a chance to win anything from the base. This is really good chances right here, bro. Would you do this for payment? Yeah, Isaac, I would do that for a wheel spin. And you get really good chances. Chat, this is for someone who gave a Tang. I can spin right now. It would be lost. Like, you just lose yourself a Tang. So you don't want to give a Tang. You want to give Garama plus value if you want good chances, chat. This is for someone who gave a Tang. Look at these chances. A 1 in 14 chance. No one wants that. If you give Garama plus value, this is if you give Garama plus value, I will take out almost all of these. So it's like a 1 of 4 chance to get congrats. And if it lands on congrats, chat, then I will give you your payment back, whatever you paid, and anything from the base, chat. No 6-7s and no Lagrandes. We have Rose Garama, 1 of 1 Garama, Rainbow, Radioactive, Pumpkin, and a Cerberus. You can pick out anything. The better the value, chat, the better the chances are. The more the value, the more losses I take out. All you gotta do is give me Grandma plus payment. This is like really good chances, bro. I take out a bunch of losses for this. Isaac, I would do that. What's up, TTT Pig? Or not TTT Pig. Chat, who wants to do the wheel for a chance to win anything in my entire base? Alright, bro. Are you gonna give me the payment? He said W or L and Takarillo for the wheel spin. Yeah. And then the W or L for a wheel spin, bro. Where's the W or L? Okay. Chat, who wants Who wants a chance to win anything from my base? Who wants a chance to win anything from my base, chat? Say me and chat if you want a chance to win anything from my base. Say me and chat if you want a chance to win anything, bro. We have Cerberuses, we have 1/1 Garamas, we have crazy stuff, chat. Is this your payment, bro? Ooh, Divine Burger. Chat, this would be like, if you did this, this would be like a 50-50 chance for a Divine Burger, bro. Is this your payment? Chat, would you do this for a wheel spin? Alright, chat. This is for someone who gave a Tang. No one wants a 1 in 14 chance to win a Cerberus, obviously, because that's very low. If you give Garama plus value, like it says at the top of the screen, in trade, you have to give it to me for free in trade first. I'm just telling you guys. And then after you give me it, I will spin the wheel, chat, and the more the value, the more losses I will take out. If it's like good value, I will take out a bunch of losses for like a 1, maybe a 50-50 chance. And if it lands on congrats, chat, you will get your payment back. Your whatever you paid, I will give it back to you, and you can get anything from the base, chat. You can pick any of these 1/1 Garamas, any of this stuff. We have Cerberuses, we have 1/1 Garamas, we have a bunch of stuff, chat. You just gotta give me Garama plus payment. Colin, what would you give? What would you give for a wheel spin? Chat, what would you give for a wheel spin at a chance to win anything from my base, bro? Anything. This is for someone who gave a Tang, and if you give something better, Grama or better, then it would be like a 1 in 4 chance, chat. I will give you a bunch of losses taken out, chat. I'll take out a bunch of losses if you give Grama plus value. This is for someone who gave a Tang. No one wants these chances. They're bums. And if it lands on congrats, chat, you get your payment back. Like whatever you paid, I'll give it back to you. And you can take any of these Garamas. You can take a Cerberus. You can take a Ketcheru, a little Lucky. You can take any of this stuff. You just say what you want in chat. I'll do lost for you? Nah, that's not enough. It has to be Garama plus payment, chat. It has to be Garama plus. This is good. This is really good chances. Would you do this for a wheel spin, bro? You have a chance to win anything from my base. Now he's just starting off. Chat, who wants to do the wheel spin? Ground plus payment, and then you have a chance to win anything from my base. I'll do this as payment. Chat, we haven't had someone do the wheel in a long time, bro. Who wants to do it? This would give you really good chances, bro. This is good. I would do this for a wheel spin, bro. You'd have really good chances, too. I can't do it for a Lost Burritos. I'm sorry, Colin. Chat, this is for someone who gave a 10. No one wants these odds. This is a 1 of 14 odds. Like, this is bad. If you give a Garama or better value, chat, I will take out a bunch of losses. And if you land on congrats, chat, I'll take out a bunch of losses. So that's like maybe a 50-50 chance, depending on what you give. It has to be Garama or plus value. You will get your payment back. Whatever you paid, I will give it back to you. and then if you land on congrats, say what you want in chat. I will give you anything from my base. Cerberus, 1 of 1 Garamas, crazy stuff down here, chat. All you gotta do is give me ground plus payment. I will spin the wheel, and the better the value, the better the chances. The more the value, the more losses I take out, chat. And then once I congrats, you can take anything. I used to go, I don't want your lost burritos. That's not good. Chat, if you give something, Rare Talkie Durbo, chat, if you give something better than Tang, this is Tang chances. If you give Garama plus value, chat, you can get your payment back. If it lands on congrats, I'll take out more the value, the more losses taken out, chat. Better the value, better the chances. And if it lands on congrats, chat, I will give you anything for my entire base. Oh my god, Takaro, you said WO. Chat, if you give me Garama plus payment, I will let you, I will spin the wheel for you, and if it lands on congrats, then
Giraffa
congrats.
celeste.
You just, crap, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, you can pick out anything from my entire base, chat. And the better the value, the better the chances. Like, the more the value, the more losses I take out, which gives you better chances to win anything from my base, right? We have Cerberuses. Lost Cappuccinos? Chat, we're gonna, if you give me Garama plus payment, I will, spin this wheel for you, and if it lands on congrats, the better the brain rot that you give me, the better the chances you have to land on congrats. If it lands on congrats, then you can pick out anything from my base. This is like a 1 in 4 chance to land on congrats. You can pick out anything, and you get your payment back. So, like, if he does this 300 mil Garama, and he lands on congrats, because it will be like a 1 of 4 chance, then, and it lands on congrats, he gets his Garama back, and he can pick out anything from the entire base. It's simple. It's basically just free stuff, chat. And no one wants to do it. Like, why can't you guys understand, bro? Chat, if you give me, I'll take out a bunch of losses. Better the value, better the chances. If you give me something, Grama plus value, and if you want to congrats, you can take out anything from the base and your payment back. I'm so tired. No one wants to do this, bro. This is like a 1 in 3 chance. Why does no one want, like, just basically free stuff? So, we're trying to do some, like, giveaways, but it's like gambling. You guys will have a really good chance to win if you just give. Look, chat. If you give ground plus value, I will take out a bunch of losses, and if it lands on congrats, you get your payment back and anything from the base, chat. You can take the Cerberus, you can take the Gramas, you can have whatever you want, chat. Just give me ground plus value, and I'll spin the wheel. If it lands on congrats, then nice. All you need is Grama plus payment. This is payment, bro. Chat, who wants to do it? It's basically just free stuff. You can just basically get a free Cerberus, a chance at a free Cerberus, or a chance at a free 1/1 Garama. Alright, chat. I think I'm gonna end the stream. No one wants to do it. Basically just free stuff, chat. Like, if you give something really good, it's like a 50% chance. And then if you win, on congrats, you get your payment back, and you get anything, like free Cerberus. If you put up a Cerberus, you could double that. Because it would be like a 50-50 chance. Alright, no one wants to do it, chat. I'm trying to give away some stuff. No one wants to do it. The stream was pretty fun, chat. My throat hurts from talking so much. No one wants to do this thing, so. Alright, chat, before I end stream, does anyone want to do it? Does anyone want to do the wheel? You gotta give me Garama plus payment. If it lands on congrats, like the better the payment, the better the chances, the more losses I'll take out. Chat, if it lands on congrats, like if you put something, like if you guys put something good up, like if you give me a good payment, then you'll have a really good chance. And if you win on congrats, then you will get your payment back and anything from the base set. We have 1/1 Garamas and we have Cerberuses and stuff. Chat, it's not for free. It's not for free, bro. Fleshy fan, you have to give me a Garama plus payment. Chat, if you win, you literally just get your thing back, and it's basically just free stuff. Alright, chat, no one wants to do the wheel spin. No one wants the free Cerberus or the free Garamas, chat. I think we're gonna end the stream. Last chance here. I would still do this as a wheel spin, bro. I would still do this. This is rare. This is worth a Garama, bro. I would do this for a wheel spin. I'd do this for a wheel spin, bro. Alright, this is really good chances on the wheel, bro. No one wants to do it, bro. Nobody wants to do it. Free Cerberus. $1, I'm not monetized yet. Bro, why does no one want, like, free stuff? You gotta give Grama plus payment, and if you land on congrats, like, the better the payment, the more losses I remove. Basically, it's just like a wheel. I'll show you guys. Look, if it's good payment, chat, I'll remove a bunch of losses, And if you land on congrats, you get your payment back and anything from the base, chat. We have one of one Garamas and a Cerberus. Oh my gosh, why did I cancel? I would do this for a wheel spin because it's saying in this. Ooh, Rainbow Ground. This is like a one of two, or like maybe 50. 50 or something. So does anyone want to do it? Good chances. That like you can get a free Cerberus basically if you win. For Dragon? I don't know. Depends. This is really good chances right here. This would be like a one of three chance, bro. See? Like, chat, right now, this is for a tank payment, but if you guys do Grandma Plus payment, I'll remove a bunch of losses, and if you get, congrats, then you get your payment back and, something from the base chat. No, I don't have tick. Alright, chat, if no one does it in 2 minutes, then I'm gonna end stream. So at 11:55, I'm gonna end stream if no one does it. If no one does the wheel. You have to give it to me first. I'm gonna ready up with nothing in the trade, and if then I'll do it. Then I'll spin the wheel. Chat. You have to give it to me free for free first. Chat. Why does no one want to do the wheel, bro? It's like what you can win a free Cerberus, bro. It's gotta give me ground plus payment. I will do this. I'm not monetized yet, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, chat. I think we're gonna end stream. 1 more minute. It's literally just free stuff, bro. Chat, once it hits 11:55 and no one does it, then we're gonna end stream, chat. Gotta give me it first, and then I'll spin the wheel. If you land on congrats, then I'll give you anything from the base. Last chance, chat. I'm gonna end stream. It's not. Alright, chat. See ya. We're gonna end the stream. We'll be back tomorrow. See ya. Oh, wait.